Hey, how is everybody? Hello. So today we're going to talk about I'm going to share with you a little bit, and then we're going to go over some grief affirmations, and then we're going to get out of here. So, I posted a short. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's just something simple. Like I was just filming some cards and love notes and different things that I had received after Ashleigh passed. Um, the box that I received from the hospital when she passed away, and all of the different things that we included in on that day that we wanted to save and savor and keep near our hearts. There are just more things that I put in there over time that I wanted to cherish. But going through that box and seeing all of the things that were in there, I thought to myself, some of this stuff has got to go because I'm going into a new direction, a new path. And I don't want to get rid of everything, but some things need to go. There's some things that I'm holding on to. And what I discovered is a lot of those cards, a lot of those letters, a lot of that stuff I had never read, and if I did read it, I don't remember reading it. So it was a pleasure to go through all of the cards and read them, and it wasn't a sad thing, even though the purpose of the cards was, a sad thing because Ashley had passed. Um, I really just wanted to thank those people. So there were a lot of people that I reached out to. Some people for the very first time. I'm sure some people thought I was a little crazy, but I think that because I'm always coming from a place of love, I think they get it, right? So I was able to talk to someone who is a member of my church, which was amazing. It was just amazing conversation. So that I just felt like was meant to be. Um, and so yeah, so there are a couple of things that I still have here that I've just brought with me over the years that it's just time to go. We're going into a new phase, and doesn't mean that she's never going to be forgotten. She can never be forgotten. But this new phase um, is more of a celebratory phase, celebrating celebrating her life in me, and that she still lives within me, um, and that I'm going down a new path and starting new things. And there are definitely going to be days that I'm sad. There's definitely going to be days that I cry. There's definitely going to be days that I remember something, and hopefully it makes me more happy than sad, but it doesn't matter. There's no judgment. I am her mom, and um, yeah. So I wanted to take this moment because I really didn't know what I was going to talk about besides that. Um, I wanted to take this moment to share some affirmations. I have them in my phone, so let me pull them up really quick because they're beautiful. And so I pray to God that these affirmations are able to help someone else because they're just absolutely beautiful, and they put you in a different mindset than yeah, they just put you in a different mindset. So let me read one of them. Let me see if I can put it right here so I don't look like I'm looking away. So one of them is, I know sadness and despair. I know failure and defeat. I also know courage and survival and humanity. Mine is a story of hope for someone, even if that someone is me. Now, it doesn't sound like a traditional um, excuse me, it doesn't sound like a traditional affirmation, but isn't that a beautiful statement? Like, yes, like you're in acceptance. Like, yes, I know sadness and despair. Yes, I know failure and defeat. But I also know courage, survival, and humanity. And mine is a story of hope for someone, even if that someone is me. Even if you need to give yourself that extra push or whatever the case may be, you can do it. You can do it, right? You can do it for yourself, if not anyone else, right? Let's see, what's another one? When I look at my pain, I look with compassion. When I look at my past, I look with forgiveness. When I look inside myself, I look with patience. When I look at the world, I look for ways to give. When I look at my memories of you, I find you are here with me still. That's just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to read it one more time. When I look at my pain, I look with compassion. When I look at my past, I look with forgiveness. When I look inside myself, I look with patience. When I look at my memories of you, I find you are here with me still. Amazing, amazing, right? So just think of how, if you're going through the process, if you're going through the process of trying to accept this new phase in your life, how that affirmation can help you if you just keep repeating it. One of the reasons why repeating affirmations is so powerful is because you might say an affirmation and be like, I don't feel this way. Like, I just don't. But the more that you repeat it, the more that you repeat it, and the more that you repeat it, the more that it starts to become a part of you, the more it starts a belief system. The more that you hear it, it's just like, what the spelling words that we had to memorize when we were younger, right? You repeat them over and over again, or you write them over and over again, or whatever. And then next thing you know, the next day at school, you can spell it, right? The teacher calls on you and you just spell it really quickly, right? Because you've memorized it and it's become a part of you. So it's really easy, but also it does something, especially when you're saying powerful words like this. It does something for you. Okay, I am grateful for the strength to carry their spirit forward into this new chapter. Now that's awesome, right? I am grateful for the strength to carry their spirit forward into this new chapter, right? This new chapter in your life, this new time in your life, this new belief system, this new way of being, right? You are grateful for their life. You're grateful for um, their presence in your life, and they still live because you live. And once, this is not something that's overnight, but when you get to the point like me where it's been 17 years at this point, um, it's like a weight is lifted off of you. Because if you have been stuck in a certain stage of the grieving process and you haven't quite been able to get to acceptance, it's like, oh my gosh, like I feel so much better now that I've been able to get to acceptance, to think of my loved one in a different way. And I'm more like allowing my shoulders to, just rest and um, and cherish their memories, cherish their life, and cherish that they're still with you in spirit. Okay, let's see. I think I have. Okay. Their breath became my own. Their light became my own. Their heart live on in mine. Their life carry on through me. So their breath became my own. Their light became my own. Their heart live on in mind, their life carry on through me. Just absolutely beautiful. All right. So just think, saying those words over and over again will allow you to move in to the acceptance if you have not already. And whether you have to cry, whatever it is that you have to do, it's fine. It's fine. We're just healing. We're just growing. We're moving into a new phase of acceptance. So, which one of those grief affirmations spoke to you? Share it with me. Let me know. And if you want to hear more, I will. I will put them out there. I think I might create like a maybe like a just a one pager, like a work, not a worksheet, maybe a worksheet, because maybe I could create something where um, the affirmations at the top and then there's words underneath so that you can maybe journal out how you feel about the affirmation, or who knows? I'm just always thinking of something. So I just wanted to come on here to share a little bit of like the things that have been going on. And this is, I have been um, in a place of healing and growing and um, for like a year or so, just um, on my own, like in solitude. Let me say that, in solitude. And um, what I've discovered is so many amazing things. So I'm so grateful to have this time to myself, to have this time of forgiveness, acceptance, growth, so many things, so many adjectives I can use. And I just wanted to share that because I know that there's someone else out there that might be going through the same thing or might not have ever even thought about doing anything like this. I know there's a phase where you feel like you don't need anything else, which unfortunately is the denial phase. But at the end of the day, um, I think we all need to have like a place where we can feel good about allowing ourselves to move into a new phase, not moving on, because that's just impossible, but moving into a new phase. So, thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you for listening to these grief affirmations. I think they're really, really powerful. If any of them resonate with you, I would say to repeat them as they are super helpful. They're super helpful, and they just give you a whole new way of thinking. Um, and knowing that you don't have to live in that doom and gloom space all the time, that you can move into an acceptance and a new life that does not necessarily include you being sad and hurting and depressed and things of that nature, that you still can celebrate that person's life and celebrate your life. In other words, move on with your life and create new memories, new activities, just newness in your own life. So I am going to go. I just wanted to share a couple of um, affirmations that I found were really powerful and that really spoke to me. I hope they speak to you as well. And I'll see you later. I will see you later. Thank you so much for listening to me. Have a great one.